as the crowd continues to file in. We get set to bring you another exciting game. Thanks for being with us tonight as this regular season approaches its conclusion. Many teams are making their postseason plans while other teams have been simply playing out the string as the Patriots square off against the Jets. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
Boy, the defense has shown in the past how dominant they can be. They're very aggressive, and it seems like all 11 guys are always around the ball. When you have guys flying around, making hits, causing turnovers, it creates a lot of problems for the offense.
The Jets' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 2-yard line. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
At the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Set. We'll see.
For the halfback. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Set.
Drops back, under pressure, steps up into the pocket. Great play in the backfield by Ellis, former 6th rounder from Michigan. John, it looks like this is a one-sided matchup. One of the top quarterbacks in the league against a pass defense that hasn't been able to stop anybody to this point.
Well, I think it all comes down to this secondary. They don't have great team speed, so they have to keep everything in front of them. I think that may be a tough deal.
What have you heard, Melissa?
I caught up with Coach Edwards to get his pregame thoughts. He said that they need to stick to the fundamentals. They have to tackle well and hold on to the ball. Al, if they can do that here in the first half, they should be able to dictate the tempo of the game.
Thanks, Melissa. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. First and 10. Ball on their own 47. Martin lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
47-yard line.
Going to the left. Smith makes the stop at the 48-yard line. Martin couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
It's the toss to the left.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Only one man in the backfield. Call again. And he's brought down in the backfield. Martin couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. They need 7. Ball on the 39-yard line. Pennington sets up. Crosses it out to the left. Pfeiffer stops him for negative yardage.
Time to call a special teams play.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Come on now, stick it to him here.
New York comes out in a 4-3 defense, and they might have some unfavorable matchups against this 5-receiver set. They'll pass on first down. Flings it to the outside. And he hits the target. And he's brought down at the 22-yard line.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Smith, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Looks like he just made it past the marker. And it looks like there's a penalty on the
Personal
play.
foul. Face mask on the defense.
He got all of his face mask on that one.
Now, there's two types of face masks. There's a 5-yard variety and a 15-yard variety. They said he grabbed it and twisted it, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
Set. Hut.
Looking for a receiver. Rolls right. Tosses it right. It's his receiver in stride. Amazing play by Brown.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
On the 33-yard line.
Set. Hut.
Hand off to the tailback. The defender brings him down at the 33.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Brady doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Set. Blue.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Hut.
Breaks the tackle. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, New England.
Here's the thing. He puts on such an amazing move right here that the defender almost falls to the ground. I mean, that wasn't even fair what he did to that guy. And from here, he's headed for the end zone and a touchdown.
Hut.
The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so the offense is able to drive the majority of the field and finish with a touchdown.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
They're just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Looking for room. 1 yard gain by the running back.
With the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
Give this one a try.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Pressure. Throws over to his right. Great pass. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing the blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. You're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
Set. Stay guys.
Martin setting up play action. Throwing. And he hits his target. The Patriots recover it. Good defensive play. First to knock it out, then to recover it.
When you have bodies flying around that fast, a lot of time, one of them will jar the ball loose, and that's a free-for-all.
Hand it off. Slips the tackle.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
Brady gets set. Throws it. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball, and he got it there.
The Jets come out with 8 guys blocked. Steamrolls the defender. That's a 3-yard gain.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
Gets the pass off. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
56 on the cover.
You need a nice pickup here. Make sure he's deep enough before you throw it.
17-yard line.
Set.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
You better kick it here.
Adam Vinatieri comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's up. The kick sails through. It's good. Vinatieri comes in to kick off. He got all of that one. The Jets will start this drive from the 20.
A smart coach would call this play.
Set. Take him out. Eagle left. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Hand it off to the back. Big opening. Kept it on the ground. Picks up about 7.
A smart coach would call this play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 28.
Set.
The Jets using motion. New England has started off quickly. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Here comes the heat. Let's go. Come on. Set.
Pennington sets up.
Hit him low.
Under pressure. Throws it. Incomplete. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job, delivering and catching the ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Set.
Using motion.
Hut. Fire out. Hut.
Hand off to the tailback. Pleasant drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
This is a good special teams play.
Brown will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. This one sets up nicely. It could be big.
Personal foul. Kick catching interference on the kicking team.
Go for the home run on this pass. Keep an eye out for those safeties lurking.
Set. Hut.
With the pass, and he makes the grab. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Set. Red.
Calling an audible.
Red. 58.
Hand it off. Tackle at the 19-yard line.
The running game has been the key to the offense so far in the game. Let's see if it continues.
Set. Hut.
Closing in. He's looking with the throw. Almost picked off.
Passing the ball seems like a good way to pick up the first here.
On the play.
Stay up, Bruce. Yeah. Come on, partner.
Brady sets up, drops back, pressure, looking downfield with the pass, and they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, they only needed a couple, and that was a great call to keep the drive going.
We break the line through. You sack your quarterback, they can't find you. My defense crush your offense.
Hut.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Catches this one on his knees. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz effectively. Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
Tosses it out to the right. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
You need to keep the ball moving. Just do whatever you have to pick up the yardage you need.
Get at it. Set.
Directing traffic.
Hut.
Another run. Touchdowns, Patriots. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
They'll get set for the extra point.
Hut.
And it's on its way. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustment and find a way to slow this offensive unit down. Heck, this is a good one to call.
Pennington using split pass. Pressure coming with the pass. Goes up, makes the catch. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Drops back with the throw. with the catch. Looks like he just made it past the marker. The Jets line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Give it all you got. Eagle left.
Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete.
Number 83.
Give this defense a shot.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 32.
Drop back. Drop. Set.
Under pressure. And he's tackled behind the line. Good job on the defense bringing him down.
Yeah, and the quarterback just had to take the hit. That took a lot out of him.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
Get at him, D.
With the pass, it's caught. He's on the run. Big time play by Quebec.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Pass play here on first down. Closing in. Flips it out there. Here's an opening. And he stopped at the 30-yard line. Pennington, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
Yeah, receivers love playing with him because he'll never hang you out to dry. That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Still running. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
They'll come out on first down and will try to make this red zone visit a successful one. Tosses it left. Martin didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Dropping back. Looking downfield. Rolls out to his left. Great call by the defensive coordinator.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
Unleashes the deep ball. And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. It's good. Bryant in to kick this one off. It's on its way. From the 10.
They've got a pretty big lead here in the first half, so I'd expect to see him working the clock on this drive.
Split backs this time.
Set.
Pressure. Surveying the field. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. Brown catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down. Red zone opportunities are always a big factor, and they should get at least a field goal out of this drive, as long as they're careful with the football.
Throws it. Looking for the touchdown on first down, but couldn't get it to his target.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz, or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
Set. Eagle left. Bust his grill.
Dropping back with the throw. Touchdown, Patriots. He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team. And he got all of that one. A great kick. He downs it in the end zone.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets rid of it, hits his receiver in stride. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. New York will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining. It's now 1st and goal after the big catch by Soul.
Get at it.
The backs are lined up in an I. Toss play to the right. New York will call a timeout here. They have 1 left. The Jets using motion.
Dog motion. Snake out. All right. Sideline to sideline.
Throws it. Touchdown, Jets. The quick pass from the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off his receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
Ryan comes in. So let's pick up the action. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Should be a return here. From the 11. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last. Taking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. Going to the air on 1st down. Looking downfield, New England calls a timeout. That's their 2nd.
Run the ball, get up slow, and keep the clock moving.
Dropping back, pressure coming, gets rid of it, incomplete pass. Lewis was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Deep in their own territory. He's looking with the throw, picked off. Coward demonstrated great ability there.
The defense had everything covered up pretty well there. I'm not surprised that this one was a turnover.
Bryant leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up. The attempt is good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's 2nd successful attempt. Short kickoff. From the 13-yard line. It's the end of the 2nd. And we go back to the game. Welcome back as we get the 2nd half underway. He got all of that one. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20.
Set. Come on, partner.
Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure. And he's taken down in the backfield. He now has 2 sacks in the game.
And you just knew he'd get the quarterback more than once. He's so determined to make a big play every down.
Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
We'll see. Here come the heat. Bring that pain, baby.
Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. Comes up with it. Gain of a handful.
Time to call the special teams play.
5-yard gain on the play.
This will be his 2nd punt so far tonight. Here's the kick. and he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. They line up in the I formation. Pressure, surveying the field. Rolls right. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. Brown now has over 100 yards in receptions.
The quarterback has looked his way quite a bit, and he seems to come up big just about every time.
Smith. Smith with a nice run and picks up the 1st down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Pressure coming, looking for a receiver, throwing, incomplete. Abraham just made a great defensive play.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Dropping back, under pressure, throws it. Pass ball's incomplete.
Look for the open guy out there and get it to him quickly.
Fall in the backfield.
Give it all you got. Come on.
Closing in. The defender's got it. Loses one tackle. Running with purpose. They didn't get to him, but that blitz still got the job done.
You know what that was? The ball was picked off because of the pass rush. They were about to knock him down, and he just let it go. That wasn't a good decision by the quarterback.
Set. Come on, Dia. That's all you.
With the pass. He lost it. The fumble is scooped up. He has room. Can't bring him down. The 20. So the defense is able to get the recovery.
Maybe someone got a helmet on that ball to knock it loose.
I thought he might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call in the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Set.
Marhq. Brewski drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Marhq was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Gets the pass off. With that drop, it's now 4th down.
The offensive coordinator called a good play, and the quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 33. Across midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Patriots. What a spectacular play on the punt return.
It sure was. He just found all the seams. Then when he broke it into the open, he outran the pursuers right into the end zone.
Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. So it wasn't the offense, but the special teams that made up this scoring drive.
Now, this is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive, were forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. If they aren't able to do anything again, what happens on the next punt return?
He takes a knee. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out.
This is a good one to call.
Set.
Toss play to the left. Loss of around 2.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Set.
Pressure. He's taken down in the backfield by Seymour. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. They dropped back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option. A smart coach would call this one.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Throws it, a little off target, but caught. He just threw a strike.
And because he got him the ball so quickly, he was able to pick up great yardage after the catch.
The upcoming punt will mark his 4th so far. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Smith, the deep man. Passing on 1st down. Gets rid of it, makes the adjustment. The 40. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs. You've got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming, and he hits his target. He's at the 20, the 10. He's finally brought down at the 4-yard line.
Punch it in there.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Set. Bust his grill. Stay after it. Here comes the hit.
They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Patriots. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
He downs it in the end zone.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
Set. Stay after
Gets the toss to the right. Picks up 5.
28 with the carry.
This defense looks good.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 24.
Set. Yes. Mad dog over.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, breaking through. At the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Jets. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot. When the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up, and the ball's right there.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. No time wasted there. Down the field they went quickly with less than a minute off the game clock.
Yeah, I'm not sure this defense knows what just hit him. Give some credit to the offensive coordinator. He knew just where the soft spot was, and he hit it hard.
Brian will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 35 back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 6. Breaks free of the defender. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they move downfield for the touchdown. Drops back, closing in, looking for an option. Launching this one deep down the middle. The 40. Great play there by Fourier.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Smith, the lone back. With the pass, this one falls incomplete. He let that one loose, but overthrows his receiver.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
Directing traffic. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the first down.
What ended up happening there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz, and that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Set. Let's go. Come on.
To carry it. Smith couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Set.
Surveying the field. He passed looking for the end zone. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Hand it off. He's inside the 10. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys than the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
With the pass, touchdown, New England. This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
So with the referee taking a look at some of the replay angles, we'll do the same.
And what we're looking for is whether the ball touched the ground before he had possession.
Yeah, it looks like I dropped it.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The defense will be charged a timeout.
Well, after taking a long look at the replay, he didn't see anything to change the original call.
Yeah, and there's actually two things they lose with that. One, they lose a timeout, and two, they lose a challenge.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The point after is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 2. The Jets will start this drive from the 21-yard line. Marhq. And they'll continue to try to move the ball on the ground on this play, John.
There comes a time in the game when you just need to forget the run and move down the field quickly.
Drops back. Pressure, tossing it over the middle. The 40. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Sideline to sideline. Here comes the heat.
Penning sets up. They'll go with a run once again. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
This defense looks good.
2nd and a deuce. Ball on the 46-yard line. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Martin lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With the pass, intercepted. Into the open. The 40. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, New England. And that's the defense's 3rd pick of the game.
You better kick it here.
Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Booming kick downfield. Carter downs it in the end zone. The last time the offense had the ball, they gave it away on an interception. Let's see what happens this time down the field.
Set. Hut. We'll see. Get at him. Fire up. Bulldog under.
Passing on first down. Under pressure. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Closing in, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Pennington, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receivers. He's trying to hit them right in the hands, put the ball right at their fingertips, and most of the time he does it.
Drops back. Pressure, gets the pass off. Still running. Steamrolls the defender.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Pressure coming with the throw. Jumps up, and he has it. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
Get in there. Back off, DB.
To the air on first down. Under pressure, throwing. Jumps and makes the catch. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
2-minute warning coming up. Using motion.
Gaps.
Drops back. Closing in with a deep throw to the right side. The pass ball's incomplete. A good pass, but no catch.
He looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
They got nothing. That all you got? They got nothing.
Pressure with the pass. Incomplete.
This is a good special teams play.
He'll try to pin them inside the 10. Here's the punt. And this one comes back out to the 20.
Pound this one up the middle with your fullback, but tell them to protect the ball.
Give it all you got. You ain't got nothing.
Changing the play now.
Red. 58. Hut.
Smith. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
2 minutes to the final gun.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 27.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
Brady gets set. Smith. Gain of about 1.
Keep it on the ground here. No need for a turnover at this point.
Set. Get the ball. They got nothing. Get to the ball. Come on, D up. Hawkeye right. Bring the pain. Hut.
He can't wrap him up. Fresh set of downs after the misdirection play. First and 10. Ball on their own 31.
Set. Snake eyes. Gaps. Bring the pain. Fire out. Here come the heat. Buster's grill. Get in there.
Hand it off. Pickup of about 6 yards.
With the carry.
Time's on your side here. Trying to use as much of it as you can.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Bulldog under. Cowboy.
Set. Blue,
Calling an audible.
58. Red, 58. Yellow, 16.
Eagle left.
Smith. Big opening. Still running. Stiff arm to the ground. He eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
Stay after. Give it on.
New York looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
49-yard line.
And the clock runs out. The final score is New England 52, New York 20.
New York, 20.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA
Drive home
Sports.
safely.